let's give our wheel a spin and I got some exciting news. So excited that I get to test it. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Kay and I'm the creator behind Hot Mess Homemade. It's Monday. We're gonna do Making Monday today. So I guess let's give that wheel a spin. I don't have much else to say about this week. Not a whole lot going on. Not as of yet. So I guess let's give that wheel a spin and see what we're making this week. Looks like we're making some chickens. Um, this is one I'm not so sure. I mean, I'm gonna make them today. I'll probably only make a few. But it is one that's not really a good seller. I believe I made like 5 last summer, and I mean, I guess I sold out by December, but that's because my December market was insanely huge. So I think that's the only reason I sold out of them. But I don't know. I feel like the maple chickens are one thing that is definitely looked over a lot at my markets. Like people pick them up and oh, they're so cute and um but they never get them. So I don't know. We'll see. I'll make these. I'll probably make like 4 or 5, probably 5 because I know my OCD self. I can't just make 4. I have to make like a right number. I don't know. So don't ask me why 5 is the right number, but it is. But anyway, um, so I'll probably make like 5 of those today. So let's get to it. All right, y'all. Let's choose some colors for our chickens. I think I have all these Bernat blanket. No, this one's baby blanket. Um, colors. So I have this one. I don't know why I like making chickens and loaf cats out of Bernat blanket. Um, but I have 5 different colors. So I have this one. This is Little Sandcastles Bernat baby blanket. And don't ask me about the rest of them because I'm pretty sure none of them have tags. Oh wait, this one does. All right. And then this one, see, and these are the same, so I don't know what's what here. This one and this one are the exact same, but this one says Bernat baby blanket, and this one just says Bernat blanket. So this one is silver steel. And then I've got this one is Bernat baby blanket, the frosting line. I don't know if you can get that in the. And this is Sunday Times. So I'm gonna do a chicken in each color. Cause then I have like the orange for the beak and the red for the whatever that is. I guess I'm gonna empty this whole freaking shelf. This is what I'm gonna use for the beaks. Let's see. Where is the color? It's called Orange Leaf. I guess it is more like an orange leaf color, huh? But I use this color for the beaks. And then this is the red. It's called Chili Pepper. This is Big Twist Plush, actually. Sorry, that was my gremlin of a dog getting up on the bed. But this is Chili Pepper and Big Twist Plush. I don't even know if they make this anymore because I know this was a Joann's yarn. I don't know if Michael's is selling the Big Twist plush. Let's see. I got two more colors down here. Oh, they do all still have their labels. All right. And then I've got this is a Bernat blanket speckle. The Bernat blanket speckle. And this is the color is typewriter. And then last but not least, this is another Bernat baby blanket frosting line. And this is golden hour. It's got like orange and reds and stuff, browns in there. So I'm gonna make a chicken in each color, and then we'll go from there. So I'll check back in with y'all when I get some progress done. Hey y'all, it's Tuesday. Um, so I got my chickens. Well, almost got my chickens done. So yesterday was the first day of school, and this is the first year we're homeschooling our son. So, you know, trying to balance my business and homeschool him at the same time. It's been a learning process, but we're enjoying it. So far, so good. So we'll see what this year brings for us. But I got 4 out of the 5 done. Um, depending on what the pattern I get today is, I might finish because this is the only color that I said that I wanted to do that I didn't do. So let's take a look at the chickens I did yesterday. I got this one done. I don't have any of the beaks or the eyes on yet because I think I've said it 1,000 times and I don't mean to keep repeating myself, but um I embroider everything in one day. So all this stuff, anything that needs embroidering is gonna go in a box, basket, whatever I can find. And I'll do that all in one day. I forget all the the yarns that I used. But they're in the video. You can go back and look. But this one, I wasn't paying attention. This is the first one I did while I was trying to, work on it while my son was doing some work. Um, and I accidentally did 6 in the magic ring instead of 8. So this one's got a shorter butt. Look, this is how long it's supposed to be. But I still think it's cute. So then, oop, and there's this one, which I think is cute. The first time I've done a chicken with like a variegated yarn. Any of these. I think all my chickens last time were all white, except for I had just one like this last time. And I think this one is morning news. And one of them was, I think this one was like typewriter. This one is golden hour. This one is something steel. And then this one is little sandcastles. So that's what I've got done so far. We're gonna do Try It Tuesday. I'm gonna spin the wheel, and see what new pattern we're gonna be trying today. On top of the new pattern, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and make this last chicken since they don't take very long. Um, just so I can at least have 5 of those and call it good. And we'll see, because I think I said it yesterday, but last market season, it took me. Hold on. Yeah, I don't even know what I was saying. I swear I'm gonna put an I'm recording sign on the door when I have the door shut. If you need something, text me. Like, so anyway, let's give our wheel a spin and see what pattern we're gonna be working on today. Well, it looks like we're making otters today. So let's see how many of those that I can get done today, along with the last chicken I made. So I'll check back in with y'all later and let you know how it's going. It's Wednesday, August 12th. Yesterday was my Try It Tuesday. I spun that wheel and we got otters. This is, I know normally I don't embroider until I'm all done, but I did embroider just this one because I wanted to make sure that the eye placement was good. But I've got 2, 3, 4, and 5. I wasn't gonna push myself to make any more than this yesterday. I kind of had a lot going on, especially with, now that I'm homeschooling my son. On top of these 5 otters that I made yesterday, I also said that I didn't get the 5th chicken done and that I was going to work on it yesterday, and I did. Here it is, and I'm glad I did. I think this yarn makes a very good looking chicken. I like the variegated brown and cream. So those will all go in my box to be embroidered. Normally today would be Whip It Wednesday, but I'm just not feeling any of my whips today. So, but however, I have last week's video that's still in like the middle of being edited. So I'm gonna work on editing my video today. Um, if I feel like crocheting anything, I guess I'll just do whatever. My whip basket has like the 2 dogs. I don't really feel like finishing the giraffe that needs to be sewn together. I don't feel like finishing 2 bees, which I don't know. And then yeah, I think that's it. Oh, the jellyfish, the orange and yellow jellyfish. But that needs eyes, and I want to paint those eyes, and I'm not doing that today. So yeah, editing, and that's it for today. And we'll see. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. All I know is I'm gonna start school for him in about 10 minutes here and see if I can get some editing done, which I don't know that I'm going to get much editing done. So I might just pick a crochet project to work on while he's working. Because it's a lot easier to stop a crochet project than it is to when I'm trying to pay attention to editing. I don't know. It like again, it's all trying to find a way to get my things done around getting his things done. So, but I know we got this. But anyway, I don't know. I feel like I have to find something to work on to crochet. But I don't want to do like a whole bunch. You know what? Let me look at my list here. I really want to make something bigger. I feel like I've been getting a lot of little things. I have not been crossing these patterns off. Let's see. We've already done the jellyfish. We just did the sea otter. Peekaboo pixies. We did the capybaras crossed off. I kind of want to do, I've done like small elephants, but I've never really done big ones. And I've seen this really cute pattern by Jen's Crafty Creations. So I think, I can't spell. I think I'm going to go find that. My list has grown some more. See, remember my list was just these 2 because I went above the line. Now there's more above that. But this is what I was laughing at. Elephants, not elephants. I forgot the N. Oops. Anyway, I'm gonna see if I can find that elephant pattern and maybe do that today. I'm just trying to have bigger things. I don't know. I feel like a lot of my things are this big. So anyway, elephants. Let me see if I can find the elephant. Oh, another thing we need to do. Here's another thing we need to do. I'm gonna pick you up and show you. Look at my basket. Can you tell from this angle? My basket is overflowing. So these are some of the things are done already. Some of them need embroidering. I think I'm gonna go through one of these days and tag the things that are done because those can go in the bag for market with the rest of the stuff. And then one of these days I'm gonna have to embroider because there's a lot of things that need embroidering. I know. Here's my whip basket. See, not a whole lot. The two dogs, two bees, the giraffe back there, and the jellyfish that needs eyes. So let's look for that elephant pattern. And I don't know if it's a free pattern or if it's a paid pattern. I saw it on Crochet Corners. I think her name is Haley. I saw it on her video, and I just thought it was so cute. It is on her Etsy. It is Emma the Sitting Elephant. Emma the Sitting Elephant. Let me see. I don't know if I can do that one. Hey y'all, it's Thursday. I can't believe how fast this week is going. I feel like I'm a little behind this week because trying to adjust with my son's homeschooling and everything. But maybe not. I don't know. I got what, 5 chickens done, 5 otters done, and then yesterday I decided that I wanted to just try a new pattern because it's a lot easier to just crochet when my son's trying to do work, even though I have a video that so desperately needs to be edited, but I have yet to do it. Maybe today. I don't know. We'll see. But crocheting is definitely a lot easier while my son is doing his work. So I can just drop it and help him with whatever he needs help with. But yesterday I decided that I was gonna do the elephant pattern by Jen's Crafty Creations. Um, it is not 100% done yet, but we are almost there. This is what it's looking like. So stinking cute. But her original pattern, the feet and the arms are all like one color. But I saw Haley with Crochet Corner makes the ends of the feet and the arms a different color. And I just think it's so cute that way. So I decided to do that. So the ends of the feet match the inside of the ears. So far, so stinking cute. I wish I had bigger eyes. These are the biggest eyes I have. So definitely gotta order bigger eyes. Because I want to start making bigger things. Well, I need to make some bigger things because a lot of my stuff is so small. I'll finish that today, and I definitely need to get some editing done. However, I'm upset with myself that I chose to do the elephant, even though I think it's so freaking cute. I made a list of Halloween patterns that I want to try, or like fall patterns that I want to try, so I can make a roundup video for y'all. Why did I choose to do the elephant over a Halloween pattern? I don't know, because I'm just not in the Halloween spirit yet, and I need to be because every freaking video I see coming out is something to do with Halloween. So there's that. So on today's to-do list, finish the elephant. All I have to do is I'm in the middle of sewing this foot on right now. So the other foot on and then the 2 arms and I'm done. And then I think if I do another pattern, I'm gonna start working on those Halloween patterns because when I do roundup videos, like I've seen people do roundup videos where they're like, oh yeah, I found this free pattern and this free pattern and I like this one. This is cute, and they show pictures. Nothing against that, but I feel like for me doing a roundup video, I want to do the pattern myself so I can kind of report, is it easy? Is it harder? Um, you know, are the directions clear? Is it a pattern that, other people might want to try? Or, this one was a little more difficult, so do it at your own risk, I guess. Anyway, um, but yeah, so I'm gonna start working on those Halloween patterns. And then I got some exciting news. So last year, around this time, middle of August, I got an invitation from our local library system. They do what's called Fandom Fest every year in December, like middle of December. Um, Basically kind of like a Comic-Con, but like library style. You know what I mean? Like people dress as book characters or, anime characters. There were so many people dressed up last year. It was so fun. And that was the market that I just talked about. When I said I almost sold out of everything. I sold over $700 worth of inventory. I feel like I didn't really go into it very prepared because I didn't know what it was going to be like. Um, Here's a clip of kind of like what my setup looked like for that market last year. Yesterday, I'm in the middle of doing school with my son, and my phone goes off, and I look, and it was an email, like the little drop down for my email, and I recognize the name. I was so excited. They invited me back for Fandom Fest again this year. Now I know what it's like. Now I know what to prepare for. But they're doing it a little different. I think last year was the first time they tried to do vendors at Fandom Fest because, when they invited me, they're like, oh, no booth fee. Don't worry about it. Trying things out new for the first time. But this time, the email said, um, because I was there last year, I'm getting an invitation first before they open the application. They're gonna allow multiple vendors this year because last year there was only like, I don't know, 6 or 7 vendors. There wasn't a lot. Um, but they opened the application for the people who were there last year as an invitation first. Um, there is a booth fee this year. It is $40. However, you can get around paying the booth fee if you donate 4 items for the prize bags for the costume contest. Um, which I mean, hello, I would love to donate my products versus I mean, in reality, I'm probably going to be paying the same amount, if not more, because of the price of the plushies that I'm going to give, depending. I don't know what I'm going to make yet. So that's one thing we're going to have to figure out. Because I would much rather put some of my plushies with maybe a card or whatever in the prize bags. I have until I think it said September 1st is when they're going to open the applications to the public, and they're going to go through, I think by September 15th they're going to choose which vendors, and they're going to go through and make sure there's not a lot of duplicates, I think it said. But they don't want a lot of duplicates so that it's fair and people can make their money. Um Which either way, again, I've done markets where there's 6 crochet vendors in the 50 vendors that are there, and I still made $350. So it depends on the market, on what you're doing, because that was a Halloween festival that 6 crochet vendors. But anyway, my rambling. I'm gonna fill out that application and make sure I get that in because I would love to do Fandom Fest again this year. It was so much fun, and I know it'll be a good market for my business. With that being said, now I'm terrified to do any markets between now and then because I want to make sure I'm prepared. But I guess let's, use our time wisely now and make sure we're prepared now for then. Um, so yeah. To-do list today. Fill out the application. Um, I think there's another market. I mean, it might be too late because my dad sent it to me a couple weeks ago, but it's not until October. Um, Another like fall market that would be fun to do in October. So maybe I'll try and fill out that application too and see. We'll see. Because there's a possibility there's probably already crochet vendors lined up. So to-do list for today. Fill out the application for Fandom Fest because I would love to do it again. Um, then I'm going to fill out that application for the market in October and see because there's a possibility there's already crochet vendors already signed up for that. And then finish this elephant, start on some Halloween patterns, and I really need to prioritize editing. Crocheting and editing at the same time is not easy because with editing, I'm like, stop, go, cut, paste, but I need my hands for both. I don't know. We'll see. I'll figure it out, I guess. Well, let me get busy. I'm gonna try and check in more. I don't check in often enough, and I need to work on posting more. I suck at posting on my Facebook and Instagram. Yeah. So I can get busy doing that. I got about 10 minutes before I gotta wake my son up. So yeah, I'll check back in and let you know how it's going. It's Friday. Not that it really means anything in our world, right? We do this 24/7, 365. Some of us do this in our sleep. Um, it has been a week, let me tell you. And then sometime this week, I actually found a bunch more crochet artists. I'm making new friends. Um, After April with the Cozy Buckeye did the Share the Love challenge. With all the videos that she posted, you find all these new crochet artists and people that you vibe with, you know what I mean? Um, and I ended up finding Anna with Quack House Crochet. She does this awesome series where she calls it Hook the Town. Um, and she's going around and making plushies of the like logos for these small businesses in her town. She just made one for a freeze dried candy little business. And it was so cute. She ended up having to write the pattern herself and chose to release it. And I'm so excited that I get to test it. So, we're going to get to work on that this morning. I'm so excited to put this together and see how this goes. So, I will check back in with y'all later and show you what I've been working on. Um, and then I'll let you know when she releases it. Yay! Hey y'all! I've been having so much fun doing this pattern test. So I told her that I was gonna do their three. The solid one's name is Taffy, I think. And then the one with the center filled, the cream, she named Nougat. And then the peppermint looking candy, she named Pepper. So I was asked to test nougat, and this is what I did. She also has three accessory options: the bow, a little curly cue like bang, and a little witch hat because Halloween is coming. But yeah, this is my original one. And this is the back side. I love it. These things are so freaking cute and so quick to work up. No sewing. The only thing I had to sew on really was the bow. Everything else is, obviously this is one piece and then the wrapper pieces are surface crocheted. So that is the original one I did. And then, everyone loves their fruit things. So I had to do a strawberry version. I didn't want to switch up her pattern and put like a strawberry stem or anything, so I just made a green bow to kind of give it that strawberry topper look. And then I added in the details for the seeds. And of course, I had to give her some cute little eyelashes. Oops, and this is the back. I love these things. They're so stinking cute and so quick to work up. I still have so many ideas, but of course, I couldn't just stop at two. I had to make a third one. This is like, orange creamsicle vibes. You get the cream center with orange. This is the back, but I chose to I wanted to try the little curly Q. Um, I have one more idea in mind. I wanted to make a zombie one. Everyone makes zombie everything. But I thought that would be cute, like a little do a solid one because every single one I did had the cream filling. Um, but I would love to do a solid one and make like the zombie pattern on it. So we'll give that a try. But for now, I have to get some editing done. Lots of editing done. I think I'm going to do that first, and then I will get the rest of that done and do the other one, whatever. I don't know. But I gotta focus on editing because I had a I have a video that's almost done that was supposed to be put out like 2 days ago. So, oops. And now we're nearing the end of the week, so now I have a whole nother video that needs to be edited. All right, y'all. So I did some editing and now I'm back because I said I still wanted to make a zombie candy because everyone makes zombie everything. So here it is. I ended up making it a plain one instead of nougat, so it's a solid color. And then of course I gave it the missing eye and the stitches. But she also had this add-on for a witch's hat, so I wanted to try that out and just kind of see what it looked like. So I figured that would be appropriate to put the witch's hat on the zombie candy. Also put some stitches on the back of it too, just to give it a little oomph. So there's that. And then she also there's one that has swirls. Um, I wasn't gonna do it just because it looks very intimidating. But I was like, you know what? I'm supposed to be a pattern tester, even though I was only supposed to do these nougat, the center filled ones. Why not do them all? Why not test them all? So I decided instead of red for peppermint, I decided to go with yellow. I did a little yellow swirl. And again, I gave him the little curly Q. I thought that was cute. And then the little swirls on the back, a little bit different, but they really weren't. I mean, does it not look like super intimidating? And she has it, mark your swirl with some pins, and the swirl is done before you stuff it, before you close it, before you even put the eyes on, because you want to put the eyes on over the swirl, because look where this eye is, you know. Um, but I figured I'm not gonna chicken out. I'm gonna test it out and see. So, and really, it wasn't as bad as it looks, honestly. It's just a bunch of slip stitches in the crochet work, basically. So, in this, I freehanded it. I didn't mark it with pins. I don't have anything. The only pins that I really have are yarn needles, and we all know those don't stay put. Um, or stitch markers, which I don't like using the little plastic stitch markers when I'm trying to do stuff like that because I feel like they just get in the way. Um, yeah, so I just took a whack at it and made it spiral the best I could. And this is how he came out. A little lemon swirl. He's a little cutie. So, um, she said she will be releasing these patterns. It will be a paid pattern. Um, Monday, August 25th. Um, I'm sure it will be on her Etsy. This pattern, this lovely candy cutie pattern, is by Quack House Crochet. You can find her on Instagram and on YouTube. And the best part about this, because she is making this a paid pattern, she is putting out a mini size, and I got to test that out. And you can put them on the keychain. They're so cute. So this is the first one I did. Little nougat candy. Kind of looked like the bigger one I did that I was supposed to do. Um, and this will be a free pattern, I believe, on her Instagram page. So, and then of course I had to do a little strawberry candy. So, and I think these will be really cute. You know, both of them, honestly, the big ones and the little ones, they're very quick workup. The big ones, obviously, the swirl one took me a lot longer. A little more detail with the swirl. Um, but everything else, I would say maybe 45 minutes to work it up because there's nothing to sew on except for the little accessories, the hat and the bow. The curly Q is surface crochet, just like the candy wrappers. But yeah, it is super cute. I had so much fun making all these, color combinations and different ideas. And, especially with Halloween coming up, I think these would be really fun, really cute makes. Um, and, keychain or not, you can put a little keychain on the candy or not. I think these would be really cute, little $5 trinkets to sell. So, but yeah, absolutely adorable. Thank you, Quack House Crochet, for inviting me to test one of your patterns. Um, I know there's another one in the works, and I really hope you would consider me for testing any of your future patterns. You are an amazing designer. Thank you so much for having me as a tester. So that is all for this video. Thank you all for hanging out with me. It was so much fun. I love sharing with y'all what I've been working on. If you liked today's video, make sure you hit that button that looks like this. And if you were working on something while you were watching my video, comment down below and let us know what you were working on. Share your pattern. You already know how we all are. We all love trying new patterns. And if you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any future videos. And you all have a great rest of your week. Bye!